Okay, we're gonna play some Disco Elysium. I've been really excited for this game. Um, I've been really looking forward to the mechanics that I've seen in it. It looks in general to be a really fun game. So we'll get into it. Let me turn off the music. Turn off the music. Make sure it's not too loud. I had to take the microphone off the boom stand, so it's kind of messed up a little bit. Move this over. There we go. Okay, let me change the stream details so people don't get confused. Well, Cop Simulator 2021. Part 1. There we go. If I lay here, if I just lay here. Unsubbed ACAB, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Nice. We got it going. Okay. I don't know what to expect. I'm going into this completely blind. So, let's see how it goes. It looks super cool. Oh, as you can see, I've been listening to the Outer Wilds soundtrack a lot. I gotta say, Outer Wilds has kind of left an impression for sure. That's really cool. Holy shit. Oh my god. Why is it so interesting? Why is it so interesting? Anti-aliasing. Shader quality, brilliant. Boop doop boop boo. Streamer mode. Streamer mode replaces certain copyrighted pieces of music with alternative tracks safe for streaming. Okay. Let's do that, I guess. With Twitch integration, streamers can create polls so their viewers can influence gameplay. Interesting. That's cool. It makes me want to do it, but like, I know that would probably not be a great idea. Okay, I think that's how it's gonna be. Let's get into it. I do kind of want to create my own. Oh wow, the design of this, like the design is crazy. Okay, raw brain power. I kind of want to. How agile I am. I don't really care about my physique. Let's do that, maybe. I think that would be good. Maybe? Fuck it, let's go. I want him to be super smart, both emotionally and intellecty. Intellecty. Let's see. Okay, so we pick skills, apparently. Oh, I have to select a signature skill. So, wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world, encyclopedia, call upon all your knowledge. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Do we want to be a debate bro? We can be a debate bro in Disco Elysium. I don't know. Rhetoric sounds like it would be fun. Play the actor, lie and detect lies. Conceptualization, understand creativity, see art in the world. Do we only get one of these? Visual calculus, reconstruct crime scenes. Do you want to get on Discord to talk about that take? Volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Inland Empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Huh. Empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. Either rhetoric or empathy. I guess we could be a debate bro cop. Debate bro cop or cop that is extremely empathetic. Authority, esprit de corps, connect to Station 41, understand cop culture. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to understand cops? Suggestion, charm men and women, play the puppet master. If we're empathetic, we'll be fired. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, let's be a debate bro cop then. A specific motorics. A specific motorics or physique spill? It's too late. It's too late. I've done it. I don't know how to undo it. Maybe? Oh, no, I can set a different one. Okay. I would advise getting a specific motorics or physique skill. Raise the hair on your neck, tune into the city, let the people take control, threaten people, or let the body take control. Electrochemistry, go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Okay. I might be down for that. Flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. Shrug off the pain, they'll have to hurt you more. Take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Ready, aim, and fire. See, hear, and smell everything. Perception, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what to get. Sneak under their noses, master machines, pick locks and pockets. Maybe interfacing. Because I don't like coming across things that I can't open. So maybe that would be good. Okay, interfacing, electrochemistry, or maybe reaction or perception. No, perception, electrochemistry, or interfacing. Which one should I get? Interfacing would let us work with me. I'm kind of leaning towards that maybe. I'm scared. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines. Perception seems neat, but I also like to steal, so yeah. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines to use and improve them because that makes you a better human organism. It enables you to understand interactions with machines, be that how to repair the motor of a Kanema motor carriage, how to analyze the way a suspect used a pen, or how to refigure electrical circuits. At high levels, interfacing will isolate you from society. Why bother with people when you can talk to machines? And why bother with things like money when you can just pocket with that display sandwich? Let's get the interfacing. Sure, why not? Let's do it. It'll make us agile. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain.
My lizard brain.
You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Simply keep on non-existing. Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, baby.
You're my lizard brain. Why are you weird? Simply keep on non-existing.
No matter time passes, it is utterly void of struggle.
No ex-wives?
Contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
And up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, all of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more
I'm in my
awareness.
my acid sauce. I'm in my body sauce, you know. No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all
The voice
damage
acting's
you've
really good.
suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the
Abyssopelagic?
abyssopelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
You really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
Did he?
Or did you not
They call me
sense
chef?
yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Oh, so they're all different characters. Easy success. Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first. Tell me what's waiting. I don't care. I'm an idiot. A brave idiot. Wait, I did this to myself?
Yes. Your one disco mother.
What's a disco mother? Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there.
Disco mother is
And
Lady
evil
Gaga.
apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them.
Evil apes
It's
duking it out on a
basically
giant ball.
all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
Yeah, how big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Oh shit. And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat
I don't have
other
to beat the evil
in
apes.
the face.
Bruh.
You lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
I lost!
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Commander motor carriage.
Motor. I kind of like the intelligence. Oh. I'm in my undies. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Oh boy. What's all this? He's so sleepy. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Oh, I can move with W. Okay. Nice. What's this? This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Oh god, are we nuts? Give me my tie.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached
Horrific.
itself to one of the blades.
I like this voice actor so much.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures
Why am I...
in this strange world.
Oh my god. Why am I... Am I like dissociate? Oh, I have amnesia probably. Pull on the fan?
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Nice.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no
Why?
longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Inland Empire is your imagination on steroids.
If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow. An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look.
There's a lot of roles going on. Pull on the light bulb.
Terrible
Oh,
mistake.
geez.
Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your... The lights are off. The switch must be broken because nothing happens.
The air smells like vaporized urine. That's awful. Okay, let's, maybe go in here. God, I'm so flabby. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Holy shit. Give me that shirt. How do I... Let's see. Look myself in the mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you
Oh, jeez.
underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This
Blood
was no
alcohol?
mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world as you slowly abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong with it?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face.
It hurts when you honk it. Why did I
Doesn't
honk
appear
my
to be
nose? I'm not a
particularly
clown.
tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. Behold.
What? Why am I smiling like that?
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression?
You
Are
look
you
good. The
trying to
mirror
make
is
an
rude.
expression with that face?
He does look like he's
Why?
stoned out of his balls. I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible.
Okay,
It's
try to
scary.
stop.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You've worn that grin into your face.
Why am I
and now
grinning
it's
so
off.
much?
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise, lie. No one tells me what to do.
That's right. Not even yourself. Go ahead, try something.
It's not
It's
in
not
order.
in order.
Dig deep in your mind to look at the source of the expression. Low. Let's try it.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
all you
All right. Can I open that? Maybe. No. Okay, so pants. Give me the pants. Why is there a broken window?
The
Holy shit.
window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own
A fine
hands?
web of scarring covers the back of your right
Oh,
hand,
jeez.
but none
did
of
this
it's
then?
recent, more likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
That's some boot cut right there. Yeah, that's wild flare.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Ooh,
like
we
the
smart
green
though.
shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you
Damn,
only
I want my
have one.
shoes.
If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside.
I should go and get that shoe.
Cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Did I find it? Maybe? Let's see. I'll grab this one, at least.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Hey, I got keys!
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring, the number 1.
Nice. Oh, I have a jacket. Give me the jacket. Okay, anything else? Did I find both my shoes? No, I didn't. Do I go outside through this?
The window stands broken in it. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy. The morning light hurts.
War-torn buildings. Oh, shit. Okay, well, hopefully my shoe's out there. Oh, boy. We are looking rough. Thylock goes by Pissantique. There's a radio over there.
Hello, officer.
The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. 1951?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer? Am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
What? No, I'm not. Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
That's fair.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far.
Mostly drinking.
Drinking.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Okay.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Better let it go.
Is not a winning tactic.
Shut the fuck up, authority. Nobody cares. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful,
She
officer.
is.
She's trying to
They don't like the police around here.
She looks back at you. A light.
Goodbye.
She's sad girl. She's spitting facts right now. Okay. Bye, lady. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. I mean, to be fair, I'd probably waste a cigarette like that too. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Trompe le Monde. I'm not gonna go in somebody else's room. That would be a psychopath thing to do. What's over here? Iguanas, -4 centigrade bad road conditions. What are these? Money? Oh, yeah. Real. I'm gonna go out on the balcony, get my shoe. Give me my shoe. A gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and
Copiously green.
indiscriminate like two baby crocodiles.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Okay, how do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
Hey, nice. So I got clothes that I can put on. Suggest. Oh, my items change my my stats. That's interesting. Or my clothing. Okay. Oh, we can run. Nice. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Need to pass time? Buy a book. Reading passes time quickly. Good advice. For life and the game.
The door is closed.
I don't want to bother her. Well, I don't know. Maybe? Do I want to bother her?
The door is... There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Why are you doing this? Don't do this to
The
me.
door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is a joke.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to be creepy. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. That's strange. Okay, let's go downstairs. Skill points can also buy new thought cabinet slots. What's the thought cabinet? Why don't I have a thought cabinet? Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello? A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where the lyrics would be. Are there multiple endings to this? Yes, there probably are. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get.
Inland Empire.
Emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My vast oceanic soul. My soul is modest. It's normal size. My soul is my soul modest or immense? Let's go with immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation.
Lamentation.
It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. Serve
Lamentation
civil rights.
sounds good.
Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you.
I'm gonna be edgy.
You
I'm an
serve
edgy
civil
debate
right.
bro
You have
who's
to find something
singing about
tragic
his
to sing.
sadness. So I need to find lyrics. How's the audio sound, by the way? Let's see.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach,
Okay, cool.
he
Audio's
gives you
good.
a
Nice.
sideways glance, then looks down again.
A stuffed seabird.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
Bruh. Disdain. Look at the stuffed bird. Or, are you the bartender? Yeah.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Okay. What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar.
He does kind of sound like Dwight.
I'm only
Can you
standing
get me another seltzer, please? Thank you. Where did the silly go?
She just, you know,
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just... What?
so now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Look at the stuffed
A
bird.
competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One
Oh,
of
that's
its
kind of
wings
gross.
broken.
I don't...
The man is trying to mend it.
I don't like taxidermy.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian solar, the part of the world you are in right now.
Insulindian Isola?
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird? Or that's the great skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Shut the fuck up, Garty.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Oh. So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. I'm gonna go hang with my partner. I'm gonna keep this on in the background. I'll be back later. Ah. See you later, Barely. Thanks for being here. Okay, I'll just go talk to my bud, I guess. Nosafed? This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. A soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting. Can I go in the kitchen? The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 13. Or do they work on 24-hour time? A sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 1600, I guess, is the correct way to say that."
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods toward the man in the orange bomber jacket. Oh, okay. The royal pinball machine is unplugged.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
He's my half-brother. Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Is he Japanese?
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance
Wait.
to come up with a really good name.
How do I
for
know
yourself.
he's my half-brother?
Get creative. Conceptualize.
I'll invent a name for myself, sure.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath.
It's not yet
Your-
time.
Okay then.
Okay, then.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Nods toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the
Casper,
initial
what are you
interview?
doing? Casper is ready. Snug and hard. Okay. Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah. No, dead body?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious you would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Well, I wouldn't want the body to be in the tree. Kim isn't your half-brother. Pay attention to which skills tell you information, because Inland Empire will sometimes just make shit up. Oh, boy. Inland Empire. It's cool. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. After
Let's
you.
get going
officer.
then.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But
Okay, sure, why not? So I guess let's go talk to the manager.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Mr. Gart, right?
Gart. The lieutenant.
You run this place.
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. The Harbinger. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. Kim is about...
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track.
I love
This
conceptualization.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the code.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the
You
lieutenant.
said you just got here. From where?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock.
Jamrock.
I sometimes come
I
here
live in
to do
Jamrock.
hires. This is just one of the...
But you still know your way around, yes?
Yes, I know where some things are, but As I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And
I didn't imply that.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Play the fool. Who, me? Right then, questions. I got
His
this.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Why did Sylvie go away?
haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I asked you where. Now I'm asking you why.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you
Aw,
appreciate
the
it.
poor lad.
Thank you.
He opens his little notebook at the cupboard. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with
This
the
stuff
lynch.
gets on my nerves. I am a feminist. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know what this has to do with anything. Well, sure.
What?
That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I'm a total raging feminist. Do you have a phallus in your ear? I said I'm a feminist.
That's good. But there is a timetable for this investigation.
Inexplicable feminist
The state is
agenda.
decomposition, and it says we need to move on.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the
Franco-Nigerian?
courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit.
Franco-Nigerian.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Let's go.
Nice. We got experience.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagine.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Oh my god. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Trolleyao.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You
Money.
establishment.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
My necktie needs to stop. Did I just hear my tie speak to me twice? What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you
Annihilated.
The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol.
Revachol.
60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed and show him the coin. Why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you
I
want to
don't.
become a hobo?
What's wrong with being a hobo?
Wants to stay in Martinez and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer.
Okay, that's an interesting take.
If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an arsehole.
I'm not an asshole. Proceed and oh, interesting. Where do I get
Are
it
you
from?
serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Okay, Kim. Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
Count them and give them to him. That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents.
40 cents!
For a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this.
But that's horrible.
It is.
Oh boy.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Darkness rides.
It does, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? This is an amazing game.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What happens
I'm
now?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight,
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets. On the streets! I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them.
good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank.
I really
and
don't remember.
visibly, but you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to
I don't
be
know.
somewhere.
Near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless?
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobocop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time.
Hobocop.
Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Maybe. I never thought about that. That sounds awful, actually. Okay. So sing karaoke. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard. Report your badge missing. So we need to go. Hobocop, let's go! We're gonna go check out that body, I guess. Where's it at? Do I go out here? Or maybe here? I don't remember. Something stirs in you, something interdisciplinary. It is a newly formed reaction to the tyrannical gender roles around you, or something you've always had. One thing is for sure, you're not a mild feminist. Oh no, these are incendiary thoughts aimed at undermining the very pillars of society. Could you fashion them into some sort of weapon, perhaps? A first strike weapon to decapitate the XY chromosome hegemony? Let's do it. We're gonna become a feminist cop! +2 authority against men. A cop and a hobo. A hobocop. Upsides. Can be disheveled. Doesn't have to wash. Carries himself with lurched gusto. Hobocop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again. Here, you're drunk. Why did you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself. Downsides. Are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. Hobocop. Let's do it. I want to be a hobocop. Okay. Where to? Out here? Maybe? Summer door closed for the winter.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the Whirling Garden. I have something I need to talk about.
Thing.
Guard, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that.
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Let it go. You're above gratuitous baiting.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Hey, congratulations on 100 subscribers. Sorry I couldn't come sooner. I was at a wedding. Hey, no problem. I saw your thing. How's it going, Tiger Storm? Nice to see you here. How do we find them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then...
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying that after you've slept.
There's something else I want to
Just
ask
what?
about.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question.
First we find a sad banger.
Sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Your body is ready, sire. I love it. Doot-dee-doo. So I guess we have to go out here. Maybe, can I talk to her?
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
The lieutenant nods politely. Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained.
She's so
I
cute.
completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Aw.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
No. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Mm. You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height.
I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. The Whirling in Rags cafeteria?
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags
In hell.
cafeteria
We're all in hell.
self-locate? We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world.
I'm doing all right. My family is taking too long with painting the living room, so I'm going to get bass lessons as soon as I can. Ooh. We're going to be moving locations here soon. So, I'm going to be kind of... Oh, God. I'm going to be kind of looking at, like, rearranging stuff and, like, new decoration and stuff like that. So, it'll be cool. It'll be interesting. I wish I could paint though, or I wish I could paint a room, a color that I want to. I've never had the chance to do that ever. I've never painted a room of my own. I think that would be cool. I like this shirt. It's comfy. It's real wide on my neck. I don't know. I feel cute today, you know?
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel.
Revachol.
This city used to rule the world.
These names for cities
Though
sounds
it
like they
has
could be
seen
in
better
Full Metal
days.
Alchemist or something. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
All I know is we are approaching the end times. It's the spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen.
Aw, she gave me a
Knowledge
pen.
should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you then, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Anarcho-capitalism? Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality. Cop. We are living under the cop regime.
Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any...
Damn it. I was really hoping it would be a cop world. Okay,
No.
well,
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that
There's no
way.
more communists.
Other people
They're
who
extinct.
wanted those things,
Marxists are extinct.
They all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
Proletariat.
but they still have cops.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of
There was a
law
revolution.
enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides,
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What is the revolution you mentioned?
a defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something
My sister suggested a gallery wall, and I like that idea. We could
The
each pick
rest
a
of the
painting or
world didn't
something.
like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
So there was a revolution thing, and then basically a country came and ended it. Interesting. Like all revolutions, you know? My sister suggested a gallery wall, and I like that idea. I kind of want... When I move into a house, I want to put up more art stuff. Because I've never been the kind of person that's gotten into art, and I really want to get into it, you know? I really want to have stuff that I can put up and display. I'm sick of, like, going to my friends' houses and them having more cool shit than I do, you know? What does that have to do with there being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever it hasn't stopped, or
Of
whatever it was
course,
hasn't
sweetie.
stopped me.
I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
So how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History.
Marxists
and
are
places.
extinct, but now there's a branch of
Reality
science
in a
called
word.
Paleomarxology.
It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor,
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Who could tell me more?
someone more educated in sweeping matters.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know.
Someone rich?
Someone rich
I don't want
maybe?
to talk to a rich
Wealthy
bitch.
people are educated, though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. Of course, dear.
Okay, let's go. Police work is tough. Take breaks, talk to strangers, explore. Are you playing Euro Truck Simulator? I didn't realize you were playing it till now. With that Humble Bundle I was talking about earlier, we got Euro Truck Simulator, so Pizza's playing that currently. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm disoriented. Disorientated. I don't know where I am.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
In the city of
This
Revachol.
intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you were displaying.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements, the harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken. I just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. No problem.
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool, and what are you doing here?
I am working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
But
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there.
there's a corpse.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
I don't want to borrow her gloves and get corpse shit on it. Corpse poop, you know? I don't want to get poopy corpse water on it. Okay, so we need to... The greenhouse over here? Oh, yeah. Maybe? Oh, yeah, there's that body.
Kuno's got this.
Kuno! Oh my god. He's throwing rocks at the body.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it.
Like a
He's
gremlin!
almost exquisite in his ugliness.
He's like a
Like
gremlin!
a gremlin.
The kid's a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno.
Interesting. A moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Based kid.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy
Oh
shit
no,
is.
Kuno is the worst! Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding at sea.
Oh boy.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
He talks about himself in the third person. Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Are you kids' siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
What?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What
I will
forces?
The language these kids are using. Pure, unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Oh god, he's wild. I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Kuno, is that some kind of gang name?
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table.
Watch out, Kuno, he's trying to fiddle you!
Fiddle you?
Hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Oh no.
Hey, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out.
Are you high
Just
right now?
Help! Misters, help!
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't
I've
love
met
Kuno,
kids
help
like
him.
this. I've literally met kids like this that would do usually at the place that I work with. Usually they say stuff like, I mean, obviously this kid's on drugs, but be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno! No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominant change of plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone put you up. What is this sick charade?
No!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act.
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk
Well,
to him.
damn.
Listen to your friend.
Did guard put you up to this?
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck. Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad.
Oh no.
The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno.
King Kuno.
laughs at you. King Kuno.
Backing up was a bad idea.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Kim is so done.
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Nice peepo.
You don't talk to me about my fucking people! You don't know where I come from! You're just Kuno's bottom bitch!
Whatever, I had some questions about the... I'm just gonna leave. Bye. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked.
Visual calculus.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Okay. Kind of reminds me of Phoenix Wright just a little bit. Magnesium. Kind green 8-pen. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Tree? This kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow.
The ladder's for kids. They wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. So we gotta get the body down. But how? This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Eternite? What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Let's see if I... Is this a... Yeah, it's a white check.
Because
Hey,
there's a
I did
secret
it.
door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the panels
There
aside.
it is. You see a shabby little door.
Nice. Hey, we got some experience.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Yeah, we can get something to bring him down with. Hopefully. Short on money, equip a plastic bag, collect bottles, and sell them at... Why has it got 3 T's? I've never seen a language that uses 3 T's in a row. Okay, what do we got here? An empty tube of magnesolum magnesium supplement. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet
Drugs!
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? What, these are all bad ways to ask. Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industry.
Poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. Money. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified.
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I really don't remember anything. There was drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
God damn, Kim. Help me out here. So what's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain
Decomptage.
of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
So what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Zen. Zen boy.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch.
Tell me
on
about the
his wrist.
case.
What do you want to know?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a brilliant polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural. White male in his 40s. What more do you need? Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
I can assure nothing like that will happen. Do you know why not?
Why not?
Because it's not part of reality.
So desperately mundane. You need to funk this case up.
Uh.
There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The
No,
universe is
Inland
too
Empire.
irrational,
No.
too morally complex. You should convince him.
Literally anything about it.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the whirling and rising
4 days,
stairs
so that
of the
means it's
area.
been there for
The cadaver had
7
been there
days. It's
for
been there
4
for a
days.
week. The body's
No
been
one had
hanging
come
there
to
for a week.
investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
So they're like a union that ended up gaining power in some way, and now they're like asserting their power. But it's not like a, I don't know if you, like, the way they're phrasing it makes it sound like a police union, but it's a workers' union. But then again, this guy is a cop, so, let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right. Good.
Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking. Do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary. The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic.
Okay.
But this isn't an old school case.
I get it. You're one of those old school detectives. So how do you, tap the side of your head?
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
No. Oh, okay.
The lieutenant nods.
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this. But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Why would I do that? No, I don't. Glasses are cool, I guess.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Normal pair?
Good. Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle.
The Jamrock Shuffle?
Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
Huh? Yeah. Ad on Facebook.
There is a miracle. Click here for your prophecy.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back.
Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm not in the cute dress anymore because it was uncomfortable. But it's fine. Hello everyone. My stream now. This is now the pizza show and not the Rivet show. How's everybody doing? Doing okay? Staying hydrated? Getting enough sleep? Probably not. Me neither. It's fine. Listen, I am the original host because I am older than Rivet. I don't think that counts, but I don't think it even matters. It's fine. So, the new debate, we have to have a conversation, is just, are hot dogs sandwiches? And is cereal a soup? Please discuss. Will you bring me a drink? I think hot dogs are sandwiches because sandwiches just have to be like something and bread, and hot dogs are something. They definitely are made of things and matter. So they're definitely a sandwich. But if you are just like a literal child who just like chops up your hot dogs and just eats it with ketchup, like put it on a fork, eat it with ketchup, that's not a sandwich. That's a travesty. Travesty? Is it travesty or tragedy?
A travesty?
Yeah.
Or a tragedy?
It's both. Is cereal a soup?
Cereal is a soup.
Is it? Defend your
It's a
position.
milk soup with grains in it.
Defend your position. Anything that's liquid could be soup then. Oatmeal could be soup. Oatmeal is a dumpling curry.
Dumpling.
It's an oat curry. This makeup is making my eyeballs water really bad. I know you guys
Really?
can't see it on the stream, but I think I poked my eye with my mascara or whatever. Because this one eye has been watering for like an hour. It's fine.
Oh boy.
Do you want your stream back?
Yeah.
Too bad. This is my stream now. I'm not getting up. This is my stream now.
I think soups have to be cooked a little.
So it's just grains and cold liquid. If you explain cereal like that, nobody would eat it.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll take the grains and the cold liquid.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry, counselor.
Okay. Hot dogs could maybe be considered an open-faced sandwich. Okay.
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
That's racist. I don't prioritize containers. You're kidding me? Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Okay. Ladder, I guess. By 2, everyone's asleep. Interesting. There's a coat hanging up there. Oh boy. Nosafed.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant, someone left his cloak behind.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Jump over the ledge. You really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for... Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meters top.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
What exactly are we doing up here?
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again. The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Motherfucker. Now that's a huge crane.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering.
So when I was still in bed this morning, half asleep, I was thinking about soap on a rope, and if someone made soap on a rope, it would be different. I came to the conclusion it would either be the same or a piece of soap with rope wrapped around it. Soap on a rope sounds like a weapon. Soap on a rope? Is it like a thing that you use to wash your hands? Oh, for body. Yeah, I imagine it would make it easy to grab. Just hang it by a rope in your shower or something. Oh, the soap is made around the rope. Yeah, so you hang the soap. Yeah, that's already a thing. You make a soap around the end of a rope, and then you hang it in your shower or something. But I guess you could also use it as a weapon if you want. I imagine it wouldn't last very long, though.
But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
The second time I said rope on a soap. Rope on a soap. Rope on a soap. Wrapped around a soap. Yeah, like you could do like a David Goliath thing. Rope on the soap. Yes. Okay. So I guess let's... I was thinking about rope on a soap versus soap on a rope. Oh, yeah. This doorway is going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. There's a bucket. Postcard. And more money. We'll have the money we need to pay off our debt in no time. How do I get down? I forgot how we got up. Oh, yeah, we came through there. Okay, I get it now. So I guess there aren't any tools. Hey, I gotta go to bed. Talk to you guys later. Hey, see you later, Tiger Storm. Thanks for stopping by. Still gotta figure out how to get this down.
This trash container is locked. The sliding, there's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still,
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
maybe you're prioritizing it.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in.
Yes, I feel like
The
there's something in there.
evidence
Seems like a reasonable assumption. How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the work.
He might also have information. This is better than the private.
Okay. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. Interesting. So I guess go get a pry bar.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Artemitep's boxing for young athletes. Okay. What's this? There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Oh, I need a bag. Street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Based. Okay, let's go talk to our boy again. Gart.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo, or soon to be one, rummaging through that trash? Will you keep me out too? Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution.
Scientific communism, Mazovianism.
Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Mazovianism? Yum yum, tell me more. Maybe I am Krasmazov?
He killed himself.
He killed himself? Maybe I am Krasmazov?
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, wait, what if I am? Yes, let's return it.
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity.
Oh
at a
boy.
later time.
What if I told you I
This was
am a
about the
hobo?
trash
Yes. Sir, I'm sorry the RCM is having financial trouble, but it's not this establishment's problem.
We need those keys.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
Yes.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay, let's go open that trash thing. I have no idea if I'm doing the right thing or not. Haven't even opened my drink. This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Why not?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, hobocop.
Hobocop!
Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Dig in hobocop style for extra content.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price.
I am
We're
into
talking
hi-fi.
12,000. That's too bad, because none of those things are actually in
Oh
there.
no!
There's just food
Bro,
waste.
a
and
cruel
crisp
jest.
wrappings.
Why did you lie to me? A cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages, a box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans
Slime.
begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Bag 'em.
Unmarked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from
Dripping
the
with
full waist,
pus.
dripping
Ew.
with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
All right, we should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting.
Do you think
that
someone from the
force.
whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash can. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato. Nothing. It's nothing. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It has a foreboding quality to it. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash? I don't know, I'm boring.
Well,
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those. Of course you threw out all your paperwork.
I see, yes. You are what we call a badass, aren't you?
Wow, went off script there. Getting your ass handed to you. You shouldn't go picking fights if your rhetorical faculties haven't suggested it.
Tell me, does your badass see more in there, or are we done here? Yes, and it will also be appropriate to start taking notes on the case. It's what cops do.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
I'm a badass.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
What if I open the lid again? Yeah, Kuno, fuck him up. Yeah, Kuno. Okay, let's go. I'm kind of glad to see that Kim isn't like a the stereotypical like that. I from his appearance, I assumed that he was going to be like a scrappy, like kind of dumb sidekick.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This thank you anyway.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would... Yes? Another thing. Great. Yes?
Okay. Still need to figure out how to get the body down. I wonder if I can examine my notes. Postcard. Damaged ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell
Anything
of
else?
urinal. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Shut the fuck up, damaged ledger.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet paper?
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard.
Leave it there,
You can
it's
take
cool.
It off if you want. Way cool.
Way cool.
It says, everyone look at me and my toilet paper covered cop ledger. I don't care. My ledger is droopy and it smells like a urinal.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved. How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example, did you complete the volumetric shit compressor thought? I did not.
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Nice. That's all. Thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the
Browse the
clipboard
white
in your hand,
papers.
they're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across int. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands.
What's in
They
there?
appear to be sufficiently organized.
What are they about?
and extremely dense. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages. and an odd naming convention. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
You should have gotten it when you first failed to take down the body. You should start it. It'll help the check for taking it down. Oh, okay. I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Aw.
God knows I've made my share. He tries not to think of them. Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand.
There was a mention of a...
handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly
There was mention of a naming convention here?
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name, a title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop shows.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters, too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World.
The Square Bullet Hole Murders?
Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features
Murder.
Throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done.
Kim, my cases
Once
appear to
you're
employ
done
some kind of a
inspecting
naming
them
convention.
Up close.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Okay.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. That once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper using the pen Lena gave you.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental...
I'm glad the pen came in handy.
Simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Shit on a stick. The Hanged Man. Sure.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Thanks, Kim.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them.
Can I read
So
the case
much as
files now?
Distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your... Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41. Then, date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120 11700. The next world mural.
Officer
Why,
precinct.
yes, your precinct
Aw.
number is every last alphanumeric in the files begins with
HDB are my
it,
initials.
and these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Horace Debbie Beringer. Ram Darjan Binziken. Wow, I don't know what to say to that. Ram Darjan Binziken?
Yeah, no.
How long does it take to read a
It
case?
takes about half an hour to piece one together using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Let's revisit it.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What type of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual
What'd you
giant
do?
to do police work.
Did you hit your funny bone?
No, he's off of
Cats. Cats, man.
asshole.
Our cats don't know. Well, Calsford has a good idea of how to use his claws. So he usually doesn't scratch me unless I pick him up and he didn't want to be picked up. Or, oh my god. He left a big scratch. Either I pick him up and he doesn't want to be, or he is needing me and he uses his claws for that. But usually I just put like a blanket between me and him. Buzz likes to use his claws to climb on you. And then Leo is just clumsy in general. So he just uses... Yeah, he's just not graceful at all. You're playing Gary's mod? Oh my god, that brings back memories. That level. The Gary's mod level with the big green area and then like the city around it and stuff. Brings back memories. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Station call?
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issue, but they appear pleasantly vague. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper.
Let's see. Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat
Oh,
someone's
jeez.
submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Georgia has a habit of gripping while she lays on top of you, even when there is no reason to. She does. She'll like get on your knees and she'll do this. And grab. Well, Calcifer does the same thing with my legs. If Calcifer's laying on my legs, he'll do this, or he'll like grab my thigh. What did you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Bruh. Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its
How would I
center.
open it?
With your hands. You 4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Interfacing. Yeah, I might be able to get it. Nice.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the slides, snap back into place, it should be possible to just, without resistance or sound, the two panels
What's
move against each other.
inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick up this ticket stubs.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East.
Fucking kill
where
yourself, you
everyone is
asshole.
extra.
What?
These let you go there, too. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it first.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored.
Apricot?
A touch of
What does
cinnamon.
apricot smell like?
End of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins.
My name is
You're already
Harry.
Reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it. Your hands shake holding onto it. Every morning when I step out, you're asleep behind me. It says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Aw.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do.
I have a vast
I can't
soul.
believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness
I've got a
I
vast
feel with
soul.
You. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Oh no.
No. Hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
I fall. I read the ledger and I gave myself an aneurysm. I died. End of the game. Thanks for being here, guys. And what? Wait. Was that actually the end? Or is that just the title card?
There is nothing
Wait,
to gain.
what? What? Oh, okay. Just lie there, passed out. Nothing?
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Ganglia.
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it.
No, I was cool. I'm
Still
cool.
trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
The shadow.
Because it's always there.
Was that the X something?
bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where's Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules. No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you.
It's delicious.
Delicious.
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. The upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water.
Drink. Water.
Oh. He's such a comrade.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat.
What happened?
I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
Okay, Ledger of Failure and Hatred. Nice. Yellow Man mug.
It's just a racist mug.
It's just a racist
What's
mug.
there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this in the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore?
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Okay. Read the watermarks, who put the clothes in the trash, get a reality lowdown, pay for damages, find out who's in the union box. Okay. White Morning. Temporary research. Little guy gets further and further away. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter. At the dimension of what? A great white object, letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Huh. I guess I'll think about it. Sure, why not? So I can level up my skills, I guess. Let's do electrochemistry, shivers. Let's do pain threshold. Why not? Cool for unstoppable fighters, guys who won't die, masochists. Pain threshold ignores damage so you can push on, bloodied and crawling to the bitterest end. It enables you to negate damage you would otherwise take, even mental pain, heartache, and loneliness. In fact, these things can become a thrill you seek out and perversely revel in. At high levels, pain threshold turns in on itself in a seriously unhealthy way with full-on self-destructive behavior. With a low pain threshold, however, you will suffer too easily. Even a slap from a teenager will make you whine and complain. Leveling up a skill also resets any repeatable failed check for that skill, showing you an attempt at them again. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. We should probably read our thing.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious
He loves his car.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canada comes to life with a whiny growl. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light on.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled the soft purr of electrical kittens.
Electrical
Radio
kittens.
waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker copy. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Jules Padua.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped app. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing. This game is very French.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this? Oh, say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer's lost his badge, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his
Super
badge.
Cop. I'm hobocop, excuse me.
He lost his what
Excuse you.
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Wash your face.
Oh well. I gotta wash the makeup off before I go to bed.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh god, it's not here.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, coming officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun.
Convince them that you didn't lose your gun. Nice.
Over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
Gangbanger.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance. Over.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. Anything else, sir? Roger that. 10-10. Over.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minnow and...
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good.
Oh, I'm
He's
his
lost
partner?
His badge. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is.
He's a cop.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice?
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good.
Old boy.
Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from...
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools.
Take the red-tipped pry bar.
Is work. The pry bar feels nice and cold, useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. It's robust, lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The handles are long. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch.
Alright, now let's read our thing.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Seems like a shithole.
No, it does not.
There are many of them, and they are divided into three. The first row has 18 dots. The next is the longest. It runs all the way. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than one. The last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Wait, 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. I was a hobo and I lived under a boat. Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else.
No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills.
Oh, geez.
You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
So I'm a killer. I was expecting a higher number, honestly.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now. Anything's better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol.
Shut the fuck up, Kim.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Oh boy.
The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Okay. So... Track down your badge. Gotta find my gun. I got a flashlight, a crowbar, and chain cutters. I guess let's put that. Guess I don't need that. Okay. Okay, where to next, I guess? We should go try to take down that body, I guess.
This post Lavantore mail
Good mail delivery box.
Heavily.
Good job.
The box seems happy.
Thanks,
Each
box.
pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you, mail collection box.
The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then
Okay, let's go see that body, I guess. I'm terrified of trying to take it down and then, like, having it spill everywhere. That'd be
He
gross.
still is, looking right. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind.
Let it out.
Flushing you.
I'm gonna puke! Nice. Let it out, bud.
You feel a great force ringing from you until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings.
Fucking corpse.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell. Unlike you.
I don't need that shit.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge stored.
Okay, let's go get some frickin' salts, I guess.
Hello again, officer.
You still have your salts? I think
How
I could
are
use
things?
some.
Sure. I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
The street sign says fuck the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's alright, I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
I want to say fuck the police. Pigs go home. Nice. So I'm guessing I just use it. Or I guess I use it when I go take the body down.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is in. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. The second time, not so much.
Oh god.
When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
It didn't help. The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a krenel on solid fortification.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
This is bullshit. I don't want to be this anymore.
Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And now that you have, you need to get your shit together.
But I want to get my shit together.
No, it's not, officer. We should go talk to the locals.
Volumetric shit
Find
compressor.
something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together.
Okay. Oh, I can't internalize it yet. I have to get the feminist agenda. I gotta wait for that to go through. I got 6 minutes. Alright, I guess let's go look around. It's interesting that the time goes in real time, at least I'm thinking. Goods from the lorry haphazardly littered the surroundings.
Welcome to Rivet.
Rotund man. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to
What's
you.
happening? You sound angry, Kim.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
I feel that.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should
Oh
watch
shit,
myself
racism.
and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
I found this mug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. God damn. Thanks for that, but no.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Wow, he just goes out and says it. Also, thoughts are only internalized when the white squiggly line is on it.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science
Oh,
of
no.
racial theory has all been proved. Even if people who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design.
Oh, Jay. Oh, jeez.
We Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe
What the
in
fuck?
their innate superiority.
Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder
Oh,
species
jeez.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Wait, what's this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for.
Cultural Marxism?
Our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chanson lately? Heard any mutatos? It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers
Oh, no.
of mixing races.
Oh,
Who knows what might
no.
happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics.
Yes, I think I can get down with the racism.
You've got to control the offspring.
Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
Oh boy.
Inexplicable feminist agenda. There is something you need to see, sir. We found the remnants of an ancient artifact lodged in your hypothalamus.
Piss-weathered.
It is a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull.
Would have
It
to
appears
quit
that
drugs.
some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an act.
Interesting. So there needs to be like a white squiggly line over it to internalize it. Interesting. So I guess I should probably forget one of these, maybe? I need a skill point to unlock the slot. I just... Okay, I don't know if that was a bad thing to do, but it's fine. That's fine. You can spend a skill point to get a new thought slot. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that, together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that'll help. Okay. So I imagine I can't do anything with that, and it makes it so that I can't enjoy drugs. I don't know why, but sure. Jump Jams, a popular music mag, a glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Frit. Frit. What do we got in here? Yellow roses. A radio. A melancholy pop song.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Fritta. What's that?
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Okay. Is that a ATM?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says,
oh, it's for
"One
bottles.
bottle
What is this machine?
10 cents."
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yes, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I see. And how do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there somewhere.
Okay.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to
Frit.
look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Stupid famous people.
Yeah, they're kind of boring, but, you know.
You know.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about the dead body? Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Yes, tell me about the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality.
Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
What about the physical reality then?
I don't know. What about
Where
it?
are we?
We're in Frit.
No, I mean, where are we on a larger scale?
As mankind, or as a nation, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
As a nation, like where in the world, as a mankind?
In a good place.
Mm.
I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know.
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem
It's
to be
13:15. It's not 10:09.
It's apparent.
Oh, it doesn't work. What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
Demand democracy. What about the one we had here in Revachol?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I
The
mean.
Coalition, what's that?
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this
I
article.
won't bother you with this nonsense anymore.
Cool.
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long's it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay,
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles,
Saint Batista.
nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste
Saint
Pharmaceutics logo.
Baptiste.
Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history, as far as almost anyone knows.
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal
Painkiller.
spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit.
Oh, jeez.
It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles
I am in
lined
heaven.
the shop wall, inviting you closer.
This is not a good place for a recovering addict.
Guess not, no. I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Don't ask, don't look, don't do anything here. Just go away. Get back to work.
Pale-aged vodka. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here, for the day. I think we'll get back to it tomorrow. I'm gonna save in here, and yeah, I really gotta go to the bathroom and probably wash my face and shit, so. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. Like, it's really, like, drawn me in, like, super hardcore. I love it. I love it's like reading a novel, you know? Like, there's a whole lot of stuff to think about, you know, and a lot of stuff that you don't really expect to come up. So, it's interesting. I'm really looking forward to finishing it. So, we'll get back to it tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know it's a little shorter than usual, but I'm glad you guys liked it. I was thinking a lot about doing the tea party thing, so I'm glad we got a chance to just kind of sit around and talk. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, it is a very dense world. I'm probably gonna be the kind of person that looks through a lot of it, so I'm definitely gonna take my time with this game for sure. But yeah, have a good night, guys. Stay hydrated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. We'll be back with some more disco. So, see you later, guys.